Hi, everybody. My name is Kerrie Bodendorf, and welcome to this edition of the Melt Insider. I'm here with Debbie Dunham. Welcome, Debbie.
Hi, Kerrie. Nice to be here.
Good to have you here. And so, Debbie, tell us where you're from and how you learned about the Melt method.
Okay. So I am from Plainville, Massachusetts, which is just down the street from the Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play.
Yeah.
And my story starts with just a lot of sudden chronic pain as a kid. I mean, nothing major happened. I didn't have an accident. I didn't have a major injury, but I was always spraining my wrist or spraining my ankle or hurting my shoulder, just doing normal kid stuff.
Mhm.
And that continued into my adult life. So I became a personal trainer in part to figure that out so I could stop that because it was just annoying.
Mhm.
So fast forward 10 years of being a trainer, and I've got people that are coming to me in worse chronic pain than me, and nobody wants to touch them because they don't know what to do with them. You know, they're hard to work with.
Right.
So I really needed a better option for me and my clients. So that's how I found myself in 2012 at a personal trainer conference, taking a class called Pain Relief Strategies for Personal Trainers. I was like, this is
Mm.
for me.
That's for you.
Yep, I need that. So um, Sue Hitzman was the instructor that day, and she was very engaging. She immediately asked us how many of us had pain. And I raised my hand kind of tentatively because I didn't really want to admit that yes, I'm a trainer with with pain. And
Right.
I looked around the room. Almost everybody else had their hand up, and I'm like,
Mhm.
we're the ones that are supposed to be the most knowledgeable, the most in fit, the best exercises, and we all had pain. I was
Yeah.
like amazed.
Dirty little secret of fitness.
Very,
Mhm.
very. So, another thing, it had never made any sense to me to put myself in pain to get out of pain. Like I hated foam rolling up and down the thigh, nice and fast and hard. And oh God, that hurt. I just didn't want to do it. So, luckily for me, Sue agreed with that very statement, and she had created the melt method. So I was like, okay, she said, this is a hands-off body work that you can do to yourself. And I'm thinking, okay, no more, less trips to the chiropractor, less trips to the massage therapist, no more physical therapy. I said, yes, please.
Mm.
Something easy, gentle. I could do sitting or laying down, something that, my clients that had spinal fusions could do, sign me up. So, I bought all the stuff that first day. I worked with it. I was like, I need to become a hand and foot. I think I took that out in your neck of the woods in Western Mass.
Yeah.
And then, I just continued each time I took a level 1, a level 2, I learned more and more. And I just finished my level 5 training with neurostrength and learning how to repattern and how to make the muscles work again after you make them happier in their body. And it's just been really, really good. So for me personally, my bad posture, hunched forward, was always causing spasms in the back.
Mm.
And I know I can melt and make that feel better. I hold a lot of tension up in my jaw, and my neck is really tight. I know how to go do that. I know how to take care of that. And I used to do volunteer work at Gillette Stadium in the food booths during game days, and that would be a 12-hour
Oh,
on your
grueling.
and
Yeah.
and I used to walk, a mile to the car and a mile back because I didn't want to be stuck in the parking lot.
Right.
My feet would be screaming at me as I was finished, and I couldn't go to sleep. I'm like, I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep. Finally, it occurred to me, Deb, just go melt your foot.
Melt your feet.
I
Yeah.
melted my feet. They shut up. They were felt great, and I went right to sleep. And I'm like, that's what I needed. I just needed to go to sleep and feel better. So that was just really wonderful. So I also love that melt works with your nervous system, the feeling and the sensing part. All those vague complaints we have that some of us know are pre-pain signals, like digestion issues, a stomach ache, a headache, anxiety, weight gain, depression, all that small stuff.
Mm.
It gets in there and helps you connect to your body.
Yeah.
Because I had a hard time. I was not a yoga person. Meditation, please don't ask me to do that. I'm just learning now, and now I can get it. I see the benefits, but at the time I couldn't get there.
Right.
And so now in my own healing and self-care journey, I can get into my emotions and my energetic body where I couldn't do that before melt.
Yes. And so many of the people that I've been interviewing are saying that exact same thing. Someone said she had a meditation practice and an exercise practice, and melt was like this perfect bridge between the two. Yeah. So I love how you say I couldn't really meditate, but melt, there is that aspect of it that's kind of meditative. And it really helps us tap into that system of our body that is our being system, right? And all of our issues are stored in those tissues. There's trauma in there that once we start treating it gently with these soft rollers, right? Our rollers are, we don't use these for myofascial release. We don't do a lot of rolling. We can really tap into what is going on in there and really have a healing happen from the inside out.
Yeah. Um, Absolutely. So the other thing I really like about melt is that it is very adaptable. You can modify it to everybody. So for it really is for everybody. Whether you're able-bodied or disabled, I see a lot of disabled people. Whether you're young or old, whether you've had many surgeries, whether you're looking to get rid of your anxiety. My daughter's in that position, and melt does help if you've got autism. My son's on the spectrum, and that helped him make a little connection to himself.
Wonderful.
Even the obvious ones, people looking to improve athletic performance, but I'm on the more subtle end, looking just for some better well-being, more sleep. Melt really can help you feel better, and who couldn't use a little bit of that?
Exactly. I know. All human beings. Yes. I love how you say it's for every body. Very true.
Body, that's right.
So
That's
Debbie, do you teach classes?
I do. I am doing private sessions with clients and with couples. I do them in your home. I do them in my studio. I do them on Zoom. I'm also doing group melt classes on Zoom, or I do them in my studio as well. So
Wonderful.
I'm here. Reach out to me. I would love to talk to you and see if I can help you feel better.
Awesome. So for those of you who want to get in touch with Debbie, I will put all of her contact information in the description of this video. And if you would like to tell me your melt story, I will also put my contact information in the description of this video. So Debbie, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for having me, Kerrie.
Thank you. Happy melting, everyone.
Happy melting.